A good explanation of cooperative learning is learning how to do purposeful group work. That's kind of my favorite thing about the professional development. It's that hands-on experience for teachers. So once you've tried it, just like we would do with our students, if they try it, they learn a little bit better. If our teachers get a chance to actually try it, they learn how to do it better and get a chance to think about how they'll incorporate it into their own classroom or their own subject area. We're really familiar with that term or that idea of working on a team or working as a group. So cooperative learning requires that the team or that group is structured with a clear plan for supporting each individual student. And then the structures themselves don't allow for anyone to just kind of tag along and, oh, I did a group project, so I got the A. Everyone is required to provide their own knowledge and learning production in there.
One way that I create a structure for engagement where all students kind of have to participate is I have them in partners. Instead of doing a normal think, pair, share, which I used to do all the time, I now add a timer to it. So my A partners have to talk until the timer runs out, and my B partners have to be asking questions or making comments to what partner A is saying, and then they switch. This really just makes sure that students are engaged the whole time. It's really important for students to be engaged not only with the lesson, but also to be engaging with each other because it allows them to process information better. I think if we aren't changing it up every now and then, that students get bored or students aren't necessarily going to buy in as much.
For me, student engagement is when students are focused, they're curious, they're interested, and they're participating. Everybody, bring away! Whatever the lesson is for the day, I try to incorporate the mixed pair share. What it does, it puts them in a setting where they don't feel like they have to talk in front of everybody. So when they're doing the mixed pair share or they're just doing a shoulder partner, they're engaging with each other in a non-threatening kind of way. Instead of just having seat work or just me lecturing at them all the time. We're reviewing the material, but we're doing it in a different way than me just them sitting there and then calling on them one by one, which is boring for everybody.
Sometimes we go in a classroom and we see lots of talking and we wonder, are they on task? And I think sometimes if they're talking, that means they really are learning because they're engaged and they're into the subject. They might be moving around the classroom, being actively engaged with hands-on types of stuff. They might be grouped out differently in the classroom with that differentiated instruction, allowing them to be more engaged because we're meeting the needs of them.